Good evening, sir.
Good evening. What's your good name?
Sir, my name is Malvika G Nair.
Okay. Okay, so Malvika, initially we'll have some 15 minutes formal one-to-one, and then I will give you my feedback and the other suggestions. Okay, we'll start from your introduction. We'll start from your introduction.
Okay, all right, sir. Sir, my name is Malvika G Nair. I am coming from Tiruvalla, Pathanamthitta district in Kerala. I have done my graduation in chemical engineering and I'm presently working as assistant commissioner in income tax department.
Okay, tell me about your hobbies and interest areas.
Sir, my hobbies include performing Bharatanatyam and studying MBTI personality typing, as well as practicing Zen meditation.
Oh, good. And you graduated from?
I graduated from BITS Pilani, Goa campus, sir.
Okay, BITS Pilani. Tell me, BITS is a university, or it's a deemed university, or it's a institution of national importance?
Sir, BITS Pilani is a deemed university. And there are different campuses under it, which all comes under the same university, sir.
So they have national, regional offices, or they have international presence as well?
There are 4 campuses, one of which is in Dubai, sir. So that is the international one. The other 3 are in India.
Okay. So can deemed universities open their center outside India as well?
Sir, I'm not sure about the provision.
Okay. Tell me how deemed universities are set up. Give me brief about how different universities are set up. The private sector universities, the government sector universities, the state universities, the central universities, how they are set up, different classification, and then about that question.
Sir, I believe central universities are set up through acts which are passed by the parliament. Whereas state governments will be looking after the universities in the state. Private, I am not sure about the legal provisions about deemed universities and private universities, sir.
Okay. And any other type of university other than these 4?
No, I am not sure, sir.
Okay. Okay. You graduated in which year? 2016.
Yes, sir.
And after that, you worked with some organization? Before
No, I did not, sir.
Tax.
No, I did not, sir. I was preparing for UPSC, then I joined income tax.
Okay. And you're from which batch?
I was 19 exam, sir, so 2020 batch.
2020 batch. Okay. And right now you're posted where?
I'm posted in Mangaluru, Karnataka, sir.
Oh, Mangaluru is a good place.
Yes, sir.
How far Mangaluru is from Bangalore?
It's an overnight journey, sir, around 8 hours.
Mangaluru is a coastal area, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us more about Mangaluru.
Sir, Mangaluru comes in the Dakshina Kannada district, so which is the southernmost part of Karnataka. It is a coastal district, and there is culturally it has a lot of similarities with the Malabar area and northern Kerala, sir.
Mm-hmm. And
there is also the Mangalore port, which is a very important aspect of the industrial area, and therefore you have the presence of refineries and industries in Mangalore as well.
There are some private ports also in Mangalore. Are you aware of that? Private beaches, not ports.
Private beaches. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There are some private beaches as well. For example, NIT Surathkal has a private beach of its own.
Mm-hmm. But NIT Surathkal is a government institution, right?
Yes, sir. But the access of the beach is within.
Any private individual owning any beach there?
I am not aware of this, sir.
Okay. I think Sunil Shetty is owning one of the places there.
Okay.
Personality typing, practicing learning, Zen meditation. Tell us more about Zen meditation.
Sir, Zen meditation practice is something which is followed by the practitioners of or the followers of Zen Buddhism, which is prevalent in Japan, sir. So it is a reflective meditation practice in which you don't try to focus on any particular object, but rather focus on being in the moment.
Okay. I can see one more hobby of yours is writing amateur literary criticism online. Tell us more about this.
Yes, sir. So there is an online community where you can get peer reviews for prose which you write. So while you, one can post their own writing, which is mostly amateur fiction, and based on that, we can provide criticisms. So I started this hobby to get reviews for what I wrote, but I ended up liking the process of criticism as well, and I found it a very educative experience.
But don't you think only criticizing something is not good?
Yes, sir. This has to go hand in hand. If you are providing constructive criticism, you can learn from others' mistakes. Secondly, it also improves your own skills. For example, you will try to rewrite the sentences or think how something can be expressed better or how to connect plot points. So this, along with the writing practice, will end up improving your craft, sir.
Okay. Tell me, nowadays we see that in social media, there's a lot of trolling which takes place.
Yes, sir.
So first of all, tell me, is there any government norm to decrease that trolling or to save that trolling? As well as what should be your suggestion to decrease the negatives of social media, specifically for trolling?
Sir, I am not sure if there are any exact provisions dealing with trolling as such, other than the provisions in IT Act.
Any social media rules which came covering trolling?
Sir, I'm not aware of those. Look into them, sir.
Tell me your suggestion. How can we decrease it?
Sir, I think since one way is to improve the etiquettes or the etiquettes people have to practice while using social media. This is not a formal, this is neither formally codified nor practiced by anyone. So now it is a very unregulated sector. So therefore, you can hide behind the screen and put the worst of it outside. Secondly, there should be the provisions or legal provisions to monitor the same. If we think that there would be no consequences while trolling someone, this will encourage the behavior further. So this will act as a deterrent as well.
Okay. I can see that you have a position of distinction as a teaching assistant in technical report writing. What was the topic?
Sir, this was a mandatory course which was conducted for first years in engineering college. So when I was a senior, I was taken as a teaching assistant in that particular course.
Okay. Tell me, the Kerala model we have is focusing upon a different developmental model. So if you can brief us more about what is the developmental model of Kerala and how it is different from, let's say, Delhi model.
Okay, sir. Sir, traditionally, the model of development is one in which there is a manufacturing base or the income levels are initially improved, and then there is a focus on building the social sector. Whereas the Kerala model is one in which there is no large manufacturing base or economic base, but at the same time, there was a focus on development of social indicators like health, etc. So this is the primary difference, sir.
Any other difference if you can find out?
That's it, sir.
Okay. Tell me, how can we improve the learning apps which has been created during COVID, especially at the primary school level? You must have seen the recent ESA report in which they are saying that the learning app has been increased drastically. That has been for the first time that the learning quality has decreased. Give me some innovative solutions for that. Only 2 or 3 solutions.
Uh, Sir, at the primary school level, we should consider different sectors who are using this app. For example, for the people who are from low income households, accessibility is the primary issue to these apps. So so either government can offer or promote their own platforms whereby content is available, or it can provide funds for membership at the school level or a class level whereby students can access this app. This will increase the accessibility of content, quality content to students. Secondly, digital devices should be there for them to access this as well. Then for other income households, I think, sir, quality of these apps should be a question of concern. So we can the government can look into policies whereby which certain standards can be prescribed about the quality of content, the who is taking the courses, what is the basis in which these content is designed, etc.
Okay. Okay, anything else which you want to share with us?
And no, sir. Nothing I can think of.
Okay. Your formal part is over.